to Fit&Flexi TV. I'm Ali T. I'm your little personal trainer in your pocket. Today we're going to do a lovely yoga flow, so find yourself a really nice space, get a mat if you want to, get a little cushion, and we're going to start off in a nice seated position on the mat, and I invite you to start with your eyes closed. So just have a moment of calm for yourself. Take some nice deep breaths. Really try to relax the shoulders and relax your mind. Good. I was reading a little phrase recently which just says turn off the lights, so I thought we'd start with our eyes closed. As it says, when all else fails in a stressful day, go somewhere quiet and dark and listen to your breathing as you ease into a state of relaxation. So if you just keep those eyes closed, just listen to your breath, really focus on your breath. Taking lovely deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good, and just give yourself a little smile as the next hour is just for you to enjoy. We rarely take time out in the day for ourselves, but you really deserve it, so just have fun. This is your happy place, your safe place. And go with the flow with whatever your body wants to do. So keep breathing and just start to roll your head from side to side. Slowly easing out the neck. Lovely, then slowly bring your attention and your focus into your shoulders. Give your shoulders a little roll. Again, just do what suits you. You can do one at a time, you can do both. Just go wherever your body needs it. Lovely, and then make these circles a little bit bigger and start to add in the core and your spine. So you're just circling round with your core and your spine. Lovely, we're just working our way down the body from our head all the way down to our toes. Nice, might want to go one way or the other way or side to side, forwards or backwards. Again, whatever your body needs today to feel amazing. Lovely, then I love starting by drawing that lovely bubble around you. So take a deep breath in. Reach those arms up overhead and just imagine that you're in a little bubble, your own bubble. No one can burst this bubble. Fill it with light. Fill it with whichever colour you want to be surrounded by. This is your little bubble of happiness. Good. And then just exhale and bring your hands forwards in front of you and just have a little stretch forwards. Stretch through the back and keep wiggling side to side. Feel a lovely stretch down the back, lovely stretch in the shoulders. Just let the neck hang heavy. Good, then walk your hands over to one side and have a lovely stretch to one side and feel a stretch down the side of your body. Lovely. Then walk your hands over to the other side. Keep those gorgeous deep breaths going and use your legs to massage your belly, get those digestive juices flowing. This flow is going to be so good for your digestive system. Lovely. And then slowly in your own time, walk your hands back up to sitting. And give those shoulders another little roll. Good. Again, draw that bubble around you. Take a lovely deep breath in. Reinforce that bubble. Good. Exhale and stretch over to one side. So come down as far as feels comfortable. You might want to come a little bit further this week. Nice. Still got those lovely deep breaths going. Good, and then slowly bring yourself back up to center. Nice, roll those shoulders. Take a deep breath in, draw that bubble around you, reach your arms up. So you're lengthening up through the spine, and then exhale over to the other side. Perfect. Take a lovely deep stretch. So you're really stretching all the way through your intercostal muscles and really caving in on the other side to reach into all those internal organs. Lovely, and slowly come back up to center. Good. One more time, draw that bubble around you. Bring those arms up overhead. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, take a lovely twist to the side. I love doing this twist to begin with. Really feel a lovely twist all the way up the way through your spine, into your shoulders, keeping your shoulders nice and relaxed. Can you go a little bit further? Good. With every inhale, lift up a little bit higher, and with every exhale, twist a little bit further. Fantastic. And then exhale and relax back to center. Good. Again, this time you're going to reach your arms up and then climb that rope. So really climb a rope. I always say as if you're climbing up a tree to reach a kitten or a puppy that's stuck at the top of the tree. They need your help. So we're starting to get nice and dynamic, working into the body, reaching up, really stretching through the side of the body. Good, waking up our arms, and then reach both arms up so you're really nice and tall. Lengthen up the body and exhale and take a twist to the other side. Lovely, and slowly relax back to center. Good, this time take your hands behind you, place your hands behind, squeeze your shoulder blades together, drop your head back and push your heart up to the ceiling. So you're really stretching across the front of the body. Good, lovely. You can take a little sway from side to side if you want to keep it dynamic. Work through the shoulders, stretch through the arms. If it feels good, you can rock your head back. Lovely. On your next inhale, come back up to sitting. As you exhale, you're going to bring your hands in front of you, but have your fingertips on the floor. So you're really pushing through the fingertips to feel a stretch down your lats and through your shoulders and your arms. So you've got your fingertips on the floor, reached out in front of you. Really push into the floor so you feel a lovely stretch through your upper back. So we've opened up the chest, and now we're opening up the shoulders, especially if you're working from home. And just relax into that stretch. Lovely, then slowly bring your hands back to centre. Good, take another deep breath in. As you exhale, bring your hands behind you. This time I'd like to push up and push all the way up onto your knees. Really squeezing your glutes to help lift the hips, opening up through the hip flexors. Good, really having a lovely stretch across the tummy, across the chest, opening up the whole of the front body. Nice deep breaths, nice and dynamic. Keep those glutes squeezed. And then slowly relax it back down to the mat. Good. We're now coming onto our back. So straight down onto our back. You can get rid of your cushion if you like, or you can place it underneath your head. Coming onto our back. Just find a lovely, relaxed, comfortable position for you. And just take a moment to have your first little Shavasana. This is where we just find a moment of calm and peace for ourselves. Just bring your awareness back to your breath. And just set your intention for the class. What would you like to achieve in the next hour? And that achievement might literally just be relaxation or happiness or peace. And also take a moment to think about other people in the world that you might not have been able to connect with due to the lockdown that you might be in. So wherever those people are in the world, just take a moment to think about them and send them some love. Maybe send them some bubbles as well. You could send them some colourful bubbles from your bubble to theirs. Just have a moment to think about them. And then slowly rock your head from side to side so that you have a lovely head massage. So really rock your head from side to side, massage out the back of the head and the neck. Yeah, lovely. You might want to take your fingers, just place them at the base of the head, the top of the spine, and massage into the top of the neck and around the jaw. Give yourself a little head massage. Lovely, and then wiggle your fingers and toes and just start to twist and rotate your ankles and your wrists. We're going to give your ankles and your wrists lots of love today. So twist and rotate those ankles and wrists. Lovely, really nice. Giving every little part of our body some love, every joint in our body a bit of attention. Good, then when you're ready, take a lovely deep breath in, and as you exhale, bend one leg in towards you and give it a little hug. So hug it in towards you. Good, again, you can keep rotating those ankles. And then use your knee and thigh to massage your tummy and your digestive organs. So really work the hip flexor by taking your knee out to the side, then across your tummy and out to the side. Lovely. Really work into the hip. And on your next inhale, take your opposite hand across to your knee. And then as you exhale, relax the knee down across the body for a lovely twist right through the body, from the shoulders all the way down through the ribs, all the way down through the spine, across the hips and down through the IT band. If you're lucky, you might get a little crack down your spine. And just enjoy that twist. Enjoy twisting into your digestive system. Lovely, then really slowly just come back up to center. Good, just relax that leg down and come back into your lovely Shavasana position. And when you're ready on your next inhale, hug your opposite knee in towards you. Hug it into the opposite armpit, good. Give yourself a little massage again into that hip, rotate through the hip flexor. Keep working the ankles. Use the leg to work into your digestive system. Lovely, on your next inhale, take your opposite hand across to the knee. Exhale and take a lovely twist right across the body, trying to keep the opposite shoulder on the floor. Lovely, and then slowly come back to center and release both legs down and give them a little shake. Then this time I'd like you to take a deep breath in and then hug both knees in towards you and give yourself a big squeeze. Give yourself lots of love. Really lift those shoulders off the floor as well. Try to give your knees a kiss. Use that core, hug up into a little ball. Really squeeze tight. Fantastic, really nice. Big squeeze. We haven't been able to give anyone a hug, so give yourself a really tight hug. Lots of self-love. And then release the legs and bring it into a happy baby. So bring the hands inside the knees. Link onto the outside of the feet or onto your big toes. And then try to bring the knees into the armpits. So we're stretching through the hamstrings. Yes, perfect, really nice. Have a little happy baby. And if you're a really happy baby, you could just rock from side to side and give your back a little massage on the floor. Fantastic, enjoy playing. This is the hour of the day where you can just play, just be yourself. You're in the comfort of your own home, which is the luxury of doing these online classes. Lovely, and then gently place the feet together. Place them down towards the floor and straighten those legs out. So you've had a lovely stretch all the way through the back of the body. Now in your own time, I'd like you to gently turn over onto your front. In whichever way feels most comfortable to you, you can literally just turn over or you can change directions on your mat. Place your head to one side and keep your arms down by your side just to have a moment to relax. And we'll do a little mini Shavasana on our front. Good, so we've stretched out all of the back of our body and now it's time to stretch out the front of our body. So if it feels comfortable, I'd like you to bend one leg in towards your bum. So you're bringing one foot up, lovely. Try and squeeze the glute and push your hip into the floor. And if you'd like more of a stretch, you can take your hand back towards your ankle or your foot and try to squeeze your foot into your bum. Good, really pushing the hip flexor into the floor, opening up the quad and your hip flexor. Lovely, use your glute to control the stretch. And then relax that foot down. Well done, really nice. Take one lovely deep breath in between. And then on your next breath, bend the opposite leg in towards you. Again, squeeze the glute, push the hip flexor into the floor. And if you'd like a deeper stretch, you can just clasp hold of the foot, try and keep the knees together. Squeeze the hip flexors into the floor. Really feeling a lovely stretch through your quads, through your hip flexors. Lovely, and then when you've had enough, you can just relax the leg down. Have a lovely breath, just to relax. And if you'd like to, you can now bend both knees in towards your bum, trying to keep your knees together. Bend both knees up, squeezing the glutes to push your hips into the floor. If you want more of a stretch, you can take both arms back towards your feet. Keep squeezing those glutes for a lovely stretch through the quads and the hip flexors. If 2 legs is too much, then just keep doing one at a time. If that feels really nice and you'd like to do an even deeper stretch, then push your feet into your hands as it starts to lift your chest off the floor. Fantastic. Keep those knees together, just pushing the feet into the hands as much as you can. Keep breathing. Lovely. And you're having a lovely massage for your tummy and a lovely stretch out of your hip flexors. And then when you're ready, you can just relax everything down to the mat. Swap your head over to the other side and relax down on the mat, face down in a front-facing Shavasana, and just have a moment to relax. Well done, really nice. Take a lovely deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, just place the hands underneath the shoulders and squeeze the elbows into your ribs. Good. Take another lovely deep breath. And as you exhale, squeeze your upper back and lift your hands off the mat. So you're coming into a little baby cobra, but just using those upper back muscles so you're getting a lovely long lean posture. Try to keep the rest of your body relaxed. Take one more last breath here and then relax it down. Good. Take your head over to the other side and just relax. Lovely. We've slowly started to stretch out the front of the body and warm everything up. So this time we're going to push up into a full cobra if you feel ready. So take one last lovely deep breath in. Place those hands by your shoulders, squeeze your elbows in, and as you exhale, push up into a full cobra to wherever feels comfortable for you. And it doesn't matter how far up you go. Lovely, really nice. Squeeze the shoulders away from your ears. Try to relax your glutes. Good, take some really nice deep breaths. Take one more breath here. Good, really nice. And then sink backwards into your child pose. Take your knees nice and wide and have your toes together. And just relax into your child pose. And have a moment here just to pause. That was such a lovely way to begin and wake up and warm up the whole body. We started from the head, worked all the way down to our toes, all the way down the posterior chain of the body, all the way stretching down the back. And then we've come up from the toes, all the way up the front of the body, stretching through the hip flexors and then up through the core. Lovely, so when you're ready, you're going to come up onto all fours and again have a lovely little wiggle on your hands and knees. If you're not feeling it today on your hands and knees, you can either just stay on your front lying and have a little wiggle, or you can come onto your back and have a little wiggle. Up to you. Go forwards, go back. This is your playtime. Feel how your body's feeling. We've already had a lovely stretch already today. Nice. From side to side, forwards and back. Lovely. I'd like you to take one last deep breath here. As you exhale, try to engage your belly button. So really pull your belly button in towards the spine, but keep your spine nice and long. So you're holding onto your core. And then I'd like you to try to keep that core nice and tight for the rest of your flow, to really keep that core activated. Take another lovely deep breath in. And then tuck your toes. We're going to push straight up into our downward dog. Our first downward dog of the day. Again, have a lovely play here. Work through the heels, work through the back of the legs. Enjoy getting into the hips. Enjoy getting into the shoulders. You can try bending both knees. You can ripple forwards and backwards. Just experiment with your body. Lovely. Then in your own time, you can either slowly walk your feet towards your hands or bend your knees slightly and take a little jump towards the front of the mat. Good. Take a lovely deep breath in here and just hang. And enjoy being in ragdoll. Stretch through the back of the legs. Take all the weight off the shoulders. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. You can clasp onto your opposite elbow. Take a little swing from side to side. And then when you've had enough upside down, you can slowly in your own time uncurl and roll all the way up to standing at the front of your mat. Just take a moment here to take a deep breath in and relax. Just have a moment to pause. So if you'd like to, you can grab a drink. This is a really good time to just have a little shuffle around. Fantastic, really nice. It looks like the sunshine is beaming in everywhere, so that looks lovely. Good, and then at the front of your mat, we're now going to have a play. So have a play with your feet, have a play with your hips. Do whatever you want to do. You can stretch up, you can stretch behind you, side to side. Good, nice. Really work through the soles of the feet, work through the hips. Lovely, looking fantastic. And then make those movements slightly smaller and smaller and smaller until you come to standing at the front of your mat in the perfect pose for you. And again, just come to a moment of peace. So just shut your eyes. Take some lovely deep breaths. Just find your poise before our flow. On your next inhale, take a lovely deep breath in. Again, draw that beautiful bubble around you. The colour might still be the same or it might have changed. Reach up towards the ceiling, nice and tall. Then exhale and swan dive forwards towards your mat and just have a lovely hang. Take a deep breath in, straighten through the back of the legs and the spine. Have a lovely stretch here. And then exhale and place the hands down towards the mat. Take a deep breath in, step the right foot back and then the left foot back to join it straight into our downward dog. Just take a lovely deep breath and slowly ripple forwards into our plank position. All the way from our heels to our fingertips. Good. On your next breath, drop the knees down, untuck the toes. Keep the core nice and tight, keep your elbows tucked in, and slowly relax down to the mat. Good. Take a deep breath in as you exhale, pull through into your full cobra because we've already stretched out today. Good, on your next breath, push back into your child pose. We're not staying here for long today. Tuck your toes underneath. Push straight back into your downward dog. Fantastic, really nice. Press your left heel into the floor. Take a deep breath in and point your right foot up towards the sky. Really stretch that right foot up towards the sky. Lovely. Take a deep breath, reach it up. And as you exhale, swing that right leg all the way forwards into a beautiful low lunge. Lovely. Keep your left hand down. Lift your right hand up towards the sky for a lovely twist towards the knee. Take a beautiful deep breath in and reach the hand up towards the sky. And then exhale and relax the hand down towards the mat. Good. Take a deep breath in, step your left foot in to reach your right. Exhale and just relax. And then inhale and roll all the way up through the spine. Draw that beautiful bubble around you. Bring your hands to touch in a prayer position overhead. Exhale and relax the hands down to heart center. Lovely. We take our flow over to the other side. Take a deep breath in. Draw that bubble around you. Reach your hands up overhead. Exhale and swan dive forwards towards your mat. Inhale, straighten through the back of the legs and the spine. Exhale, relax the hands down to the mat. Inhale, step your left foot, then right foot straight back into downward dog. Fantastic, that's lovely. Inhale, ripple forwards into your plank position. You can either drop your knees down or stay up in a full plank. And slowly lower yourself down to the mat. Take a lovely deep breath in. Exhale, push up into your cobra. Inhale, push back into your child pose. And on your next inhale, tuck your toes underneath, push up into your downward dog. Have a lovely deep breath here. Then take a deep breath in, push the right heel into the floor, point the left toe and reach it up towards the sky. Reaching that left leg nice and high. Take a deep breath, stretch it up as high as it'll go. And then exhale and swing the left leg all the way through to the front of the mat. Lovely, keep the right hand down. Lift the left hand up towards the sky in that lovely lunge position. Keeping the legs nice and strong. Take one last deep breath here. Then exhale the left hand down towards the mat. Take a deep breath in. Step the right foot to join the left at the front of the mat. Exhale, just relax. Inhale, slowly roll all the way up. Draw that circle around you. Bring your hands to touch in prayer position overhead. And then as you exhale, bring it down to your heart center and relax. Well done, absolutely lovely. We go again, deep breath in, draw that bubble around you, reach your hands up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive forwards towards your mat. Inhale, stretch through the back of the legs and spine. Exhale, relax the hands down towards the mat. Lovely. On your next inhale, step your right foot and your left foot back into lovely downward dog. Give them ripple forwards, ripple, ripple, ripple into that plank position. Good. You can either drop your knees or slowly lower down, or pretend to drop and then squeeze up and then lower down towards the mat. Untuck the toes, take a deep breath in, exhale and push up into your cobra. Well done, lovely. Good. Take a deep breath in here and then exhale and push back into child pose. On your next inhale, tuck your toes underneath and push up into downward dog. Good. Take one lovely deep breath here. Then on your next inhale, keep your left heel down in the floor. Reach your right leg up, but this time flex the foot, bend the knee, and really try to open up the hip flexor. So you're trying to bring the foot in towards your bum and open the hips up over the top. Trying to keep your shoulders nice and square. Lovely. This time, you're going to take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, keep that right leg bent and just bring it into pigeon so that your knee is coming towards your wrist and your ankle is coming towards your opposite hand, and you come down towards your mat. So your front leg is bent, back leg is nice and straight, and you're in a pigeon pose. So we're really stretching through the right glute. Lovely. If it feels comfortable, then you can just relax over the top and just have a moment here to really stretch out. So we're really stretching the whole body today. Nice, that's fantastic. Really nice stretch. Have a moment here. Good, yeah, that's it. That's lovely. Perfect. Lovely. Then place the hands back down flat on the mat. Tuck your back toe underneath. Push straight back up into downward dog. Good. And then slowly either walk the feet in towards the hands or take a little jump towards the hands. Good. And then slowly in your own time, roll all the way up. Taking a lovely deep breath in, reach the arms up towards the sky. And then exhaling, bring your hands down to heart center. Good, one more time on the other side. Take a lovely deep breath in, reach those hands up, stretch nice and tall. Then exhale and relax down towards the mat. Inhale, stretch through the back of the legs and the spine. Exhale, relax down towards the mat. Take a deep breath in, step your left foot, then your right foot back into downward dog. Good. As you exhale, ripple forwards into your plank position. Options here. You can either work the core with me, or you can drop your knees or slowly lower in a plank. I'm going to almost lower my knees, then come back up. Almost lower my knees, then come back up. Almost lower, come back up, and then slowly lower all the way down to the floor. Well done, lovely. Take a deep breath in, exhale, push up to a cobra. And then inhale, push back into your child pose. Fantastic. Tuck your toes underneath, take a deep breath in, push up into downward dog. Take a lovely deep breath here to prepare yourself. And then try to push your right heel into the floor. Take your left leg up to the sky, bend the knee, and really open up the left hip flexor. So you're really trying to kick your bum with your heel. Really opening up that left hip flexor, keeping the shoulders level, keeping the core nice and tight. One last lovely breath here. Then as you exhale, bring that knee through, keep it bent. Bring your knee to your left wrist and your ankle to your right wrist. So you've got your front leg bent, back leg nice and straight. Good. And then you can relax it down and stretch out that left glute. Well done. Really beautiful. Then when you're ready, place your hands back down onto your mat. You're going to tuck your back toe underneath and then push straight back into a downward dog. Love you. Last downward dog, so really pushing into the back of the legs. And from here again, you can either walk your feet in to your hands, or you can just jump your feet in and cross your legs over, because we're going to swap onto our bum. So you're coming into a little seated position. Nice, fantastic. Bring those knees up and have your toes touching the mat. Lovely. We're really going to work the core. So now we've stretched out, we're going to start to strengthen. So your core is really nice and tight. Take a deep breath in. Let the belly come out. And then exhale and pull the belly button in towards you, towards your spine. Fantastic. Take the arms out to the side or in front of you And slowly bring those shoulders back so that you can feel that core really engaging and your toes are almost lifting up off the mat naturally. Perfect. Keep the core nice and tight. You can either just stay with this balance, or if you'd like to, you can hug one knee in towards you and straighten out one leg. Yes, fantastic. And then bring it back into your little boat pose. Then take it over to the other side. Hug one knee in towards you as you exhale. And then inhale, bring it back into your boat pose. One more time each side. Exhale, bring it in. Good. Inhale, back into your boat. Keep that core nice and tight. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale into your boat. If that feels good, you can speed it up. We're going to swap one leg in. Take the other leg in. Just keep swapping. Just keep bringing it in. One knee at a time. Feel that core nice and tight. Absolutely fantastic. Really nice. And then come into your boat pose. Relax the toes down towards the floor. Keep that core nice and tight. And it's so tight that it's forcing your spine to the floor. So you're rolling all the way down, but your core is shaking, coming down towards the floor where you can relax. Brilliant, really nice. Keeping those feet flat on the floor and your knees up towards the sky. We're going to continue to open up the front of the body, work the core so it's nice and tight, and also work and strengthen the glutes. So the feet are flat on the floor and you can almost reach the heels with your fingertips. Good. Palms are up towards the sky. And again, core is nice and tight. So take a deep breath in, let the belly expand. Exhale, pull your belly button in towards you so much that your spine imprints into the floor. Keep that position so that all your transverse abdominals are working. And then squeeze your glutes to lift up into a little bridge. Fantastic. So you're just opening up the hip flexors. Nice deep breaths in this position. Keep squeezing those glutes to lift. Fabulous. And then slowly exhale and relax all the way down the spine. Lovely. Then just windscreen wiper your knees from side to side so that you're just releasing your back and your hips. Lovely. And then we go again. So feet are flat on the floor. Belly button is pulled right in so that your spine is imprinted into the floor. Good. Take a lovely deep breath in and keep that core nice and tight. Squeeze the glutes and push up even higher this time. So right up onto your shoulders, you're really going to squeeze those glutes and push up, opening up the hip flexors, squeezing the core. If it feels comfortable, you can take your hands and clasp them together in a fist underneath you, so you're coming right up onto your shoulders. Yes, lovely. Really pushing up through the heels, squeezing the glutes. Take one more last beautiful breath here. And then slowly in your own time, curve all the way down through the spine, using that core. This time, take your feet out to the side of your mat and just let your knees fall into center. So you're just taking any pressure from your back off your back. So your feet are just to the side of your mat and your knees are still bent up but just knocked together. Lovely, really nice. We're going to do one more bridge. And if you'd like to, you can do full bridge pose if you want to open up all the way through your chest and your tummy and your hip flexors. If not, just stick with what we've just done. So just squeezing those glutes. So again, you're coming back into your position where your feet are hip width apart. You can almost reach your heels with your fingertips. Knees are up towards the sky. Squeezing the belly button in, so you're pressing your spine into the floor. So your core is nice and tight and you're nice and safe. Just if you'd like to go into a normal glute bridge, start to squeeze your glutes and push up. If you want to go into full bridge, take your fingertips behind you so that you're bending your elbows towards your knees and your hands are coming down by your shoulders. Lovely. Then if you'd like to, you just push all the way up into your full bridge. Keep squeezing those glutes. Keep holding. Keep breathing. And then really slowly relax it down to your mat and slowly roll down the spine until you're back on the floor. Well done. I'd like to hug your knees in towards your chest and just gently tick-tock from side to side. That was excellent, really beautiful glute bridges. We're now going to go into a slight inversion to bring all of the energy that we've created in our body up towards our head. So we're going to go into a little upside down pose, but it's not too crazy. If it's too much for you, then just stick with your glute bridges. So keep those feet flat on the floor and keep strengthening the glutes. If you want to come into a shoulder stand, which is all we're going to do, keep your knees tucked in to your tummy. Keep rolling, squeezing the belly button in until your bum starts to lift off the floor. Then take your hands and place them behind your hips. Yeah, lovely, good. Hands are on the base of your hips. Elbows are on the floor and your knees are still lovely and tucked in. Keep that core nice and tight. Pull the belly button in, and then when you feel ready, you can extend your legs up towards the sky. Fabulous. Keeping that core tight, extend those legs up, squeeze the glutes. You can stay here if it feels good, or if you'd like an extra little challenge, you can just hinge at the hips. We're going to come into plow pose. So you're trying to bring the toes over the top of the head to touch the floor behind you. You can bend the knees if it feels comfortable, or you can keep the legs straight. Totally up to you. Well done, absolutely lovely. Good, then when you're ready to come out, exactly like we did with the glute bridge, use your core, release those hands, and really slowly just roll all the way down through the spine, using your core to slowly uncurl, yeah, lovely, until you're all the way down. Well done, really nice. Reach those feet out nice and long. Reach your arms out above you and have a lovely stretch. A lovely stretch. We've really worked the core, we've worked the glutes, we've gone upside down, we've stretched every muscle in the body, we've done everything today. Well done. Really stretch out nice and long. Lovely, and then come into your final pose, the Shavasana. So just get comfortable on the floor. Your feet can fall out to the side, your hands can be down by your side. You can grab a cushion for your head if you'd like to. You can place the blanket over the top of you because your body's really worked hard today. It's been in all sorts of different positions. just get nice and comfortable and cozy. And I'll talk you through a little relaxation. It's just going to release any tension and negativity from your body. It's going to release any toxins from your body, so that when you wake up tomorrow morning, you'll feel absolutely incredible. In no pain at all. You'll jump out of bed. The sun will hopefully be shining. Straight into the splits. Ready for breakfast. Lovely. So I'd like you to tense your feet as much as you can. Then take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, just relax and let your feet fall out to the side and go heavy. Good, then tense your legs and your bum as much as you can. Really squeeze. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale and relax, and just let your legs fall out to the side and go heavy, and the hips release. Then tense your core. Good, it's really worked nice and hard. Take a lovely deep breath in. Exhale and just let your core just relax. Good, clench your fists, tense your arms, hunch your shoulders up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and relax. And just let your shoulders go heavy. And any tension just seep away from them. And then it might feel really funny, but just tense your face. So screw your eyes up and clench your jaw. Take a lovely deep breath in. Exhale and relax. And just release any tension from your face and your neck. Let gravity do its thing. Give yourself that lovely mini facelift. So we're going to wake up 10 years younger. And then I'd like to tense your whole body. So your feet, your legs, your bum, your core, your hands, your shoulders, your arms, your face. Squeeze everything. Take a really deep breath in. Breathe in all that lovely colour from your bubble that you surrounded yourself in. And as you exhale, just let go of anything negative that's been bothering you. So you feel like you're floating on a cloud. And then just have a moment to yourself, just for you, just to relax and enjoy. Lovely, then when you're ready, just wiggle your fingers and toes. Start to take some lovely deep breaths. Start to twist your wrists and your ankles. Bring your awareness back into your body. Bring your mind back to the intention that you set at the beginning of the class. Let those endorphins rush through your body and get your happy fix on. And then slowly roll over to one side. Hug your knees in. And support your head on one arm. Curl up into that nice safe fetal position. That tune was, of course, from David Attenborough's Blue Planet. So now you've got to imagine that you're a lovely butterfly pushing up out of your chrysalis into your new life. Good. Where you feel nice and fresh and safe. Good. Draw that whole world around you. Take a lovely deep breath in. Bring your hands into prayer position and then bring them down in front of you. Namaste. Well done, that was absolutely fantastic. I hope you're feeling energized, nice and loose, nice and juicy. Join me again on the mat soon. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and make sure that you subscribe to the channel because there's lots of other workouts coming your way.